Hello there, runNers. It's Manny again, and yes, it's been a while again, but again, this is a time when I get a little bit backed up with work, but I'm going to try to continue making these videos. I was waiting because a couple of things came out this week, which I'm very excited about. But before we do, guys, I'm just going to say, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Share this information with your friends. Share it on social media, guys. Keep asking questions. Keep interacting. Guys, I always say this is your channel. Let's continue growing it. We're not like any other channel. Other channels will allow people to bash and do different things, be negative, and we're not going to do that. We're going to keep positive. We're going to keep giving the information correctly out there. We're going to give some positive views, and we're going to go from there. But without further ado, let's get started. So I'm not going to show it again, but you guys already know the 12 K's of Christmas is still open. So guys, I'm predicting it's going to be open for a while just because of the price point. I do agree that the price point is a little bit higher than usual, but again, you get the extra. The Corksicle, I think, is a great deal. I'm still considering it. I'm still on the fence. Not sure if I'm going to get it, but again, guys, you know my feelings on this. If you have a nice little family of 4, you're going to get 4 medals. I believe it's 4 medals. You're going to be able to go to Disney, run a 4K, pass out the medals. I think it's a cool idea, especially during the holidays. So now let's get to 2 big reveals this week. The first one was going to be the Walt Disney World Marathon medal reveal. And let's take a look at each one of the medals. So for the 5K, you got your basic Pluto, which it looks awesome. I think he looks really good. Then for the 10K, you have Chip and Dale. So they're giving themselves a high five. When you reach over to the half marathon, you now have Donald and Daisy, and I think they move. I could be wrong. Now to the full marathon, it's Mickey and Minnie, and they're both running towards you. Now we get to the challenges, which is Goofy, which looks really good. I love this picture in front of the Great Goofini. And of course, we have Dopey, which they pictured in front of the 7 Dwarves Mine Train, and this one lights up. So guys, this is my reaction to these medals. Guys, I think they're very basic. I love that that Pluto is running towards you. You know, you got your basic characters. They're not like psychedelic. They're not futuristic. They're just them, and I think it's really cool. The only 2 I see that might have something a little bit different, actually one would for sure, but Donald and Daisy on the half marathon one look like they might be able to move a little bit. Guys, when we get to Wine and Dine, they're going to be able to show us the medals. We're going to be able to see them. So we're going to be able to see if they move a little bit, and I'll be able to record that and show that to you if you're not there. But the other one that's exciting, and Disney is starting to move this, if you notice, is a second reveal where there is a light up medal. So this one is for Dopey. So that medal is going to light up. Again, the questions arise. How are you going to change the batteries? How are you going to keep it on? Are you going to keep it off? What's going to happen? So guys, we're going to have to find this out, so that way, just in case you want to continue showing it off for long periods of time, again, what's going to take, because again, it's a light, so it's going to go out just a matter of time. But with that said, I just thought of something. That means that Disneyland reveal for the medal should be coming soon. I would guess it's going to be after Springtime Surprise registration, but guys, keep your eyes out on that. So the other big reveal that happened today was Springtime Surprise theming. Now, I'm going to start calling you guys out, especially when you have given so much. And I'm going to give props to Princess Ashley, who actually had been messaging me saying, I think it's going to be either Tuesday or Thursday. And this morning, I actually asked her, do you think today's the day? And I believe she thought it was going to be the day. And I guess less than an hour later, it started dropping, so we got to see that. So thank you, Princess Ashley, for keeping me on my toes and getting that information out to you. But let's take a look at the theming. Well, first off, I'm not going to put it out there. I'm not going to have the theming because there's nothing out there yet. But yoga is going to be coming back, so that's going to be part of the weekend. It's going to be at 5 a.m. at Hollywood Studios. The day of it's the 18th, so the day that the expo starts. And now, because the expo is now all virtual queue and it opens up at 10, you can go do it. You can go back to your hotel. Then you can go back and get the virtual queue, so you don't have to rush and figure out, you know, or start trying to see if, man, can I get there in time to get some good merchandise? So you got plenty of time for that. And the price point for yoga was $111.93. And that's for the yoga. I guess it's going to be a yoga mat, bottled water, and of course, you're going to be there. There's not going to be a lot of people there, but you're going to be able to do yoga at Hollywood Studios. So first off is the Neverland 5K. You see it. It's going to be cool. I'm not going to read everything that was in there, but you guys can go and see it for yourself. At the very end, I'll go over something just because it might give us some like a good insight of what's going to be going on. But let's go on to the next one. So first up is the Neverland 5K. And the Neverland 5K is Peter Pan themed. I'm not going to read everything that was on there. I'm going to go over some stuff at the very end. But guys, it's $107.99 for just the 5K. And let's move on to the 10K. So the 10K is Adventure is Out There 10K. And it is Up themed. I love Up. Anybody who knows me knows I'm a huge Up fan. So this is great. This is awesome. I love everything Up. So, and the price point on this is $150.99 for the 10K. So next up is the Hakuna Matata 10 Miler. Now this is Lion King themed. It is going to be awesome. Again, there's going to be stuff that's written down. I'm not going to go over it right now. I'll go over it at the very end because I want you guys to read it and give your own interpretation of what's going on. But this 10 Miler is going to complete the third run of the weekend. And by itself, it's $212. Now, of course, we get to the challenge. And the challenge is Stitch's Ohana Challenge. And it is if you complete all 3 races. Again, I want to go over this so that there is no misconception. Guys, this is one of the rare races where all 3 runs are in the challenge. So a lot of people will misinterpret that. But this is one of the rare cases. So if you complete all 3 challenges and you sign up for the challenge, you have to complete all 3 of them. You signed up individually, you still don't get the challenge medal. If you sign up for the challenge, you compete in all 3. Then you get the 4th medal, which is the Stitch one. And this is $485. Now this is exciting. They just added something, which is the Springtime Surprise Splash, which is going to be basically, from everything that I've read, it's going to be like an after party at Typhoon Lagoon. Now, this one, unlike Wine and Dine, it is not included in the price. If you look at the fine print, it's not included in the price. It's $85. And from what I have read, and I'll continue reading it, and I'll invite you guys to read it, is you can enter the park after 5 p.m., and the actual party is going to be from 7 p.m. To 10 p.m. It says 3 hours, so it looks like it's going to be that much. It's going to be, certain rides are going to be open. Obviously, it's a water park, so it should be really cool. They're going to give you a commemorative item, certain drinks, certain snacks, that kind of stuff. So it's going to be included in the price. But again, guys, I'm going to reiterate, it is not included in the challenge. So this is one of those that is not included in the challenge. I like the fact that they're adding after parties to certain runs because, we've had to have our own after parties if we want one. And I have some ideas for little get-togethers and so forth, which I'll share later on. But let's get to a quote, and so we can interpret maybe what we can expect. So I'm going to read this directly from the runDisney website, and more specifically from the Springtime Surprise tab. From daring pirate escapes and uplifting expeditions through the wilderness to wild savannah treks, the exciting race weekend will take runners through a magical journey throughout Walt Disney World resorts. So guys, what does that mean? And I was actually, and I'm going to call somebody else out, I was actually messaging with Prince Eric, and we were basically conversing about what does this mean? Does that mean they're going to change the courses? Because there's actually little hints if you look at other, the specific races, they could be hints that there could be races in other parks or in other parts of the resorts. Now, again, you have to think logically. Where can they have enough space to have at least 10,000 starters, 10,000 finishers, so forth and so on? So usually it's going to be big parking lots and so forth and so on. So can they change it? Can they change it to an Animal Kingdom? Yes, they can change it. Will they? I don't know. Again, the problem with Animal Kingdom is that you have the animals there. So you really can't have fireworks. You can't have anything like that. Big lights and so forth and so on. You can have some of it, but not a lot of it. So overall, guys, if you look at the Walt Disney World Marathon weekend, it also gives us hints that we may have different courses. We might start at Magic Kingdom or around that area, the parking lot specifically. So guys, is it something that's going to happen? Possibly. I'm not going to say for sure. And guys, I'm going to ask them at the expo. The only problem is when they do give me an answer, which sometimes they do, I am sworn to secrecy, so I cannot say anything. But it's going to be interesting as we get closer. I have a feeling that, again, we are going to change a little bit of the courses this coming Run Disney year. So it's just that this Run Disney season, we're going to have a little bit of changes of courses. So again, we started in Wildwater Sports before. We started in Magic Kingdom before, and even with the Trek, the one in Animal Kingdom, we started there. So again, can they change it? Can they make it something like that? Yes, they can. I'm not sure if they're going to do it though. So guys, what are your thoughts? Are you excited about the medals? Are you excited about the theming? Are you going to sign up? Is the price point a little bit too high? Are you just out for Run Disney fatigue? Are you going to sign up? So guys, I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to be making that video, that same video that I make at least now 5 times a year, which is tips on tricks on how to register. That should be coming up next week, guys. So guys, keep a lookout for that. Guys, create a magical day, create a magical run, and guys, see you sooner than later.